Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in Automation with the Lite Campaign V4.0 and our super economy Let's Play with Superieco Incorporated and Dr. Diplom-Ingenieur Hand-Dieter Krause. And Hand-Dieter will be very, very fond of what is coming up in the near future, and that is direct injection. I think what we need to do is, as soon as this hits, we need to start making a prototype. And then somewhere here we need to make another prototype. And then somewhere there we make maybe a final prototype. Something like that. And then in 2001 we can have a fully super advanced direct injection engine. That is just level 2010 or something. But anyway, let's head back to the hub and see where we are at. The Marabou has just come out in its MK2 version. MK2 version? Yes, MK2 version. And we have already engineered the MK3 version. Yes, yes, right. And the Barry has gotten its... that is the MK4? Holy shit. Is also in engineering. And also the Hansmobile is there and sells 7 cars a month. And I think we have stopped production here last episode. I hope we did. Although, play, unpause production. Okay, yes, so it is stopped. We only have 30 months worth of stock at the moment. We can always take up production again if we really need to. Those 7 cars, by the way, were only bought by Hans-Dieter and his family. That is basically the target audience for this one. And yes, we did forget to rename it from prototype, but it is kind of a prototype still. A 60s car with bicycle tires. So where are we at now? Yes, we already talked about that. Where do we go is the next question. I think we go here, where the Berry is finishing up its engineering. And we have 1.9 billion in the bank. That is a lot. I think what we should do with this money is start building a large factory. Let's take a look at the factory manager. Because there's nothing here, isn't it? Yeah, there's a tiny on there. That's right. A tiny and a small. No, the small is building the Hansmobile. The tiny is on the large plot. So let's build a large factory on top of that. Current facelift. Blah. Yes. Not a facelift. And we can build a large one on there, and that will cost us plenty. Doesn't say it here, but it will cost us plenty. There you see the plenty. Do we want to build all aluminium cars at some point? That would be very much a thing that we should consider. Lightweight cars. When does the semi-space frame unlock for aluminium? Aluminium semi-space frame monocoque, which isn't a monocoque. I'm confused. I think it was 2005, or was it earlier than that? This might be soon. We gotta check that out. Fortunately, we do have the R&D tree. So, engine architecture, no. Body, chassis. Aluminium. There it is. Okay, 2000. And we have... that's another 3 years of waiting till that. Yeah, that's about right. That is about right. But then, engineering times will be absolutely fucking horrendous. Also, we probably can afford a little bit extra in here. How about we up these? Yeah, that doesn't even cost us too much. And having higher chassis quality is not a bad thing. Also, interior safety driver assist isn't a bad thing. But how about we go for top end? Top end VVT? What? Oh, that's full VVT. Or is this... Wait a second. This is all cams VVT for direct... not direct everything. Dual overhead cam 4 valve. I think this is for push rod, right? This one comes later. Oh, you know what is unlocked? Finally, low friction cast. Holy shit, that took a while. We need to update our engines. That will make another big difference. So maybe invest into those lab costs. Holy shit. All right, let's put another one into driver assist, and that is 10 million right there. That seems to be a good sum at the moment. We are making plenty of profit. And now, with that being answered, I think it is time to build that factory. We need to get rid of some money in a productive way. You don't want the taxman to kill us all. So how about, yes, we destroy that one. And we put on here the large one. And are we going for, wow, 1.4 billion? Yeah. That is a lot. It only extends the build time by... Oh, we don't need both. It only extends the build time by a little bit. So our next car would have to be all aluminium. That will be quite expensive. Do we need that? Do we need to go that premium? I mean, this is our first large factory. I think we're going for this. Aluminium presses. Let's just do it. QA, maintenance, and I'm going to add staff facilities, or expanded offices, as soon as we actually set it up for production, because that is 10% higher production, and that is 5% additional staff costs, for 10% reduction in material costs. And with that output, and especially going for aluminium, mind you, that is higher material costs, I think that the expanded offices are a good choice. Whew, now we see that one here. Yeah, that's sucking some money out of the system for sure. We kinda do want to do the same for an engine factory though, otherwise that will never be done. Let's first see how much this beast costs per month. What happened there? We're not getting negative money from it, are we? Wow. The Marabout just sells like crazy. Right, that one is coming out now. Ooh, wow. That is profit. That is a lot of profit. I think we're going to build the engine factory right now. There we have our Waschduck factory. And we are going in there and setting it up anew. Large one it is. And here we do need the aluminium foundry. Yes. And do we need anything else? QA testing, yes, definitely in Achana. Maintenance, yes, otherwise we pay that stuff through the nose. That's 61 months, so I'm going to do the same thing here. There's no real way of speeding that up, unfortunately, that 1 month that we lost, so we just need to wait 1 extra month. That's fine, though. So now, we should see... Yes, beautiful, just 1 month offset. We should make enough cash here to get us there. And as soon as the berry goes out, we could try... Oh, we're not unlocking that chassis until then. I think the follower, the successor to the Marabout will be based on that super chassis. But on the other hand, the berry needs an update before then. How are we going to do this? Well, we could upgrade its factory too. That's just a medium one. With an entirely new build, using some of the older tech, we might be successfully revamping that. So, okay, let's aim for that. But let's first get to the release of this revamped version of it. Oh, unfortunately, we have used a little bit more of that factory than anticipated, so... Higher refresh costs, how bad is it? 12 million, paying cash. Thank you very much. And the berry is back online. How wonderful. That worked out nicely. Oh, Barry MK4 is out, and we have updated only the car, not the engine. Yeah, okay. Currently, because they are producing the same version of the engine, they are not producing at all in Arana, because this factory in Nanela is way, way more efficient. And look at that, the number of shifts is just 1.4, so they're actually fulfilling all the berry requests for that engine from the Nanela factory. But, yeah, that makes sense. We're better off that way. But now I think it is time to make a successor to the berry, because this one is in its 4th generation now. Yes, so let's see what we can do. Should we wait another month? That's the question. I always forget. Did we have the car overview in this one? No! Shit! Okay. We should have some nice bodies unlocked, though. What is our body year? Body year bonus is 4 point something, so we don't have 2,000 bodies unlocked. That is a shame. I think there are a few good ones in there, but there are also some good 1995s, I believe. So we definitely do have those. Let's get in here and make a new one. Aimed at the city demographic. Do we create a new city car? Yes, please. Oh, the Hansmobile is here. No, no, give me the Hansmobile. This is all the fucking same car. What is going on? Well, different wheelbases, but like not. I don't need that many. Do we have? Yeah, that's the perfect city car. Here we have the winner. Yes, this one. That is my little favorite. Ooh, this one's big. This one is almost the same size, really, in cabin volume. This is ridiculous. But yeah, let's take that one. It's perfect. We can only make this one car, but yeah. Oh, look how cute. So do we want to put this one into the super factory that we're currently building? I think the answer was no. But we might be able to upgrade the other one too. Because we can now choose semi-space frame. That is already available. So no, that's space frame, not semi-space frame. Eyes, where are my eyes? I don't have my glasses on, but so no, okay, we can't do that just yet. So what we're going to do is to build another shitty steel car, which is super dirt cheap. We could go for something fancy like advanced high-strength steel, but nah. Or carbon fiber. Yeah. Because that is so viable for a city car. But yeah. No, not this one. Just standard steel. We can just say that our cars are biodegradable. It just rains a little on them and they naturally decompose themselves. It's beautiful. Definitely going with our standard setup, double wishbone front. Oh, no, because we don't have any familiarity in this one. It is still better in the sense of that more compactness, but all the main stats are worse. And we do have 32% familiarity now with the double wishbone. I think for the engine we just choose our E90. Because that is nowadays so advanced already. Although, did we update it properly? I think its tooling is still a little on the low side. So maybe we should make it a replace the variant. Yeah, I think we need to. So, yeah, let's make a new facelift. So why do you want to update this engine again? Yes, okay. Now, what took you so damn long? Yes, there are low friction cast pistons here now. That is like 20 years after I invented them. What the fuck is going on here in this company? It's crazy. But yes, so low friction cast pistons is what we are choosing. And for the efficiency, you see, we are gaining 3.2% efficiency. Holy, this is crazy good. Yeah, I always said that we wanted them. Look, we even get better smoothness. And we have the option of VVT all the cams. This should further improve the economy just slightly, yes, but I think if you then look in the actual car fuel economy, this will make a larger difference than just this percentage, because we have it so well tuned that you don't really see it in here, but as soon as it's in the car, this becomes very apparent. Just like our switch from VVT intake only to all cams. Now, from none to intake is about the same jump then, not quite. It's like 2/3 and then 1/3. But yeah, it's good. We have slightly updated the AR ratio as well, so that we are gaining some more power without sacrificing any fuel efficiency. This is just opening up the high end while not really affecting too much the low end. Just ever so slightly, it's marginal gains or marginal drop-offs in the economy. And we won't go to anything that is actually making this value worse. This would be heresy in my mind, but I think this is still a fantastic engine like this. Could even go like one step higher here if we wanted to. And this has really helped. We were able to advance the compression another step, and then I just upped the cam profile. And yes, this doesn't sound like a thing I would do, but you can see the result. Sometimes my genius takes weird paths, and this was one of them. This is beautiful. Now we have 32.8% fuel efficiency without the direct injection. How about we make that 33.0? Ho, this is a fantastic engine now. That indeed was quite impressive, I have to say. 33.0 has a big gain. We should see some really solid fuel economy from this. No, nothing fancy here. Going for hard long life tires. We're making the base version first. And just seeing what we can do. So now we're going for... Probably only need single piston. This thing will be reasonably lightweight. But single piston there as well. I believe we will need something like 210... 275s at one piston, and somewhere there. Yeah, gut feel. It will be round about there. And 70 cooling, 75. Some more durability is always welcome. 5-seater. For the city car, we don't really need to do a 5-seater, although the practicality rating of that 5-seater is, of course, higher. We're going with the standard interior to start with. Standard cassette has... Wow! Yes, engineering time slightly higher for this. The costs, though, are immense. Standard cassette, 35% familiarity even. Switching into this mode, you really see the difference. Just press Alt and you see where you have your familiarity. It is really handy to do from time to time. Just remind yourself where you are proficient, especially if you're just coming back to your playthrough after a week or two, like I do. Oh, yes! That is a big difference in fuel economy. We now have electric, that is right. So electric power steering is also simpler than that one. We do have plenty of familiarity in it, but that is still just 4 and a little bit. 4.5 roughly months off the 24 that it costs. So this is still better, just going electric there. And then we have ABS. Yeah, we just go with ABS. Don't need anything fancy here. Material cost, yeah, no, this is all good. So total engineering time 42. Of course that hurts, but it's something that needs to be done. Okay. Then we go for standard 90s, I believe. That is looking good enough. Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's quick. Progressive, gas mono, and... Whew, okay. Despite being in a kind of race setup, not quite race setup, this is already looking fantastic. Really high stats. So as soon as we press the normal button here, we should see some solid numbers. Yeah, and that is without optimization. Really nice. 5.7, yeah, that is quite sporty. Let's go into the correct direction here for this and just optimize a little. Yeah, that is spot on. Almost 67 in drivability. Plenty of comfort, even some prestige. No sportiness, of course. And the markets. Yep, that one works. Just works wide, over a wide array of different demographics. Even passenger fleet. Inner city taxi, yo. Here we go. Test track time. Also, what was our fuel economy again? That's a 258, so yep, nice and slow. But the detailed stats show that we have... Whoa! Yes! There we go, we haven't even optimized this yet. 4.4 liters, 100k. That is super low. Oof, okay. Some more optimization work to do here. Despite ABS, we can get some higher drivability right there. 160 not enough. Okay, let's drop that further then. As you can see, I was very wrong with brake bias settings and size. 130 now. Even better, yes. So, just for you Americans out there, this is 53.5 miles to the gallon. US. That is not bad for a 1994, 1995 design of a car, is it? That's pretty solid. And this doesn't even have our direct injection super high-tech engine. I wonder what we are going to get then. Also, it is quite powerful. 80 fucking horsepower in a 1994 city car. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, they were more like, what would you expect? 50-ish, 50, 60 horsepower. So this is plenty of power for those. Yeah, let's sign that one off. This is great stuff. So now a luxury trim. Oh, that's a nice name, the Laura. Yeah, I think I take this. So now for the luxury version. Any significant changes? Yeah, medium compound tires. They should be quite good at giving us slight amounts of extra comfort. Drivability needs to be re-optimized, however. That is fine. Can we? No, we can't go larger there. Do we want to change anything here? I doubt it. Brakes. They will have to be re-evaluated once we put the heavier interior inside. Are we going to go for luxury? We don't have any familiarity in that, no, so we don't. But premium CD, yeah, that really makes a difference in pricing. And we do want there to be a decent difference in pricing. But that's 12 months of extra engineering time on top. Well, we can afford that. It's fine. Whew, nice. For only 4.6 liters, despite being super comfortable and stuff. 41.5 comfort in a tiny car like this, that is very impressive. Also a safety rating that will allow it to be sold until 2020 if we wanted to. And those stats, by the way, are... It would still be a decent car. Not only a decent car, it would be a good car for the later years. Yeah, you would see some higher stats in general, like, but still, this is barely beatable. Also, of course, it has the best drivability. So yes, we are going to update it and just steal the Basara CM1 factory in Dalua. And let's see, we are going to produce both of these. Don't need more trims than that. We could make a sports car version of this. I know you want to see it. Do you want to see it? Yes, you do want to see it. Alright, just for funsies. Let's quickly clone this one and make a sports trim. Of course, we're not allowed to touch the engine, because you know what happens then. I mean, wars have been started for this kind of stuff. So, for worse, for less worse things than that. Yeah, okay. How about a manual? We have a very peaky, scary as fuck steering behavior at high speeds. I think that's part of the experience, isn't it? 1.07 Gs in slow corners, not great, but I mean, what did you expect? Oh, does this actually become better that way? Yeah, it does, slightly. So the sportiness kind of suffers from engine loudness. It's all loud. It's all in the engine. It's all the engine that makes the difference. But I think it's a decent performer. And squeezing 21 sportiness out of that engine, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's see how much quicker it is around the track. So 258.40 is what we're beating here. 258.4. And now we get a... Whoa! Okay, that's a lot faster. 244.8. Nice. Wow, this factory is fucked. We really need to upgrade it. So that is fine. We are going for... We could build a large here, but that is taking too long, isn't it? 61, yeah. 61, although... Oh... Kinda would want to then go for the aluminium presses here too. Can we afford that though? Because that really shuts down that factory too. Early. It's a bit of a gamble. I think I'd rather wait for my other factory first. 26 is more moderate, or even 15. Just upgrade it a little. This seems more reasonable. Going for medium 3. It's quite significant. That's a lot of output. Oh yeah, and don't forget about the new tooltip here for how much you are getting in output. Estimated cars produced. So 6,400 there basically versus 4,800. Yeah. That is a significant difference. Let's see if we can make it work with the medium 3. Ooh, this hurts a bit. 77 months for this one. What are the culprits here? It is driver assists. Oh, I know what we could do. We can axe the luxury version. That will bring this down. And for the driver assists, what we can do is reduce quality a little bit. The axing of the luxury version means that we don't have to engineer the other interior. So that is why I'm doing it. And now, if we are lowering the quality, then we should have reduced the two most significant vectors of that total engineering. So let's do that. That is mainly the ABS, which is taking... and we haven't engineered the electric power steering that much either. So if we just reduce it to -2, that should help out quite a bit. 34? Oh yeah. That is down 8 months. That's big. Now this is looking a lot better. Down to 67. That quality reduction and just kicking out the interior has made it such that we have cut out 10 months of engineering time. I think we can work with this. Yeah, getting down to 62 months, not too bad. And let's continue on with the engine. We're also upgrading this one to a medium 3. Looking solid. And this is what we have been waiting for. So if we want to re-engineer that, not a problem, because we can easily do so with some expanded tooling. And that should be good. And reliability up. 62 months. Holy shit, this is an expensive engine. Let's deactivate those costs. And not necessarily supposed to be in there. It's a longer term investment. Okay, minimum shifts and target shifts are 2.0. There we go. 62, 62, 26, 26. Just mirrored those numbers, haven't we? The total costs for this project are 2.1 billion. That is a lot. We do have 2.5 billion in the bank, but also we are building 2 large factories, which each cost 2 billion. Should we take another loan? Maybe not. I think we can take a loan for the follow-up version of the Kakapo. Is it the Kakapo? Marabou. Well, we're on the Marabou. Yes. So we're just going to suck it up. I think we can make this work. So sign off the project. Yes. And I think with that, we have done quite a lot today. And I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.